Now we will pass on to the ninth unit, teacher effectiveness. First of all, what do you mean by teacher effectiveness? Teacher effectiveness means it should result in students' good learning. Okay, effective learning, I can say. The teacher effectiveness depends on so many category. Yes, so many criteria it depends on. First of all, generally speaking, a good teacher, an effective teacher, should have the necessary knowledge about the subject. And to be an effective teacher, the teacher should be committed to her job, devotion to the job. And she is accountable. Accountability should be there for anything and everything, for completing the portion, for teaching properly, using different approaches, so many things. As accountability, as well as making all the students understand the teaching, giving importance for individual differences, should know the psychology of the students. It is said nowadays the teacher should know about the student family background also. Totally, the total personality must be known by the teacher. Okay, then only we can say the teacher can be an effective teacher. Okay, how to assess the teacher? The teacher can be assessed through feedback. About feedback already we learned. Anyway, we will revise. Feedback is very essential in the process of teaching and learning. A teacher should give importance for the feedback given by the students as well as by the colleagues and by the principal. No teacher can claim, I am everything, I am the most efficient teacher, like that. Every day we are growing. Not all on a sudden one can be. Today one teacher can be effective. Tomorrow she has to improve. Not the same thing. Since I reached the effectiveness, since I got a positive response, let me be the same. Not like that. Adaptability is there. It is requirement of nowadays, it is too required. Okay, feedback is very essential in the role of a teacher to be more effective in future. She can collect the feedback from the students if they are completing their course. Outgoing students, for example, high secondary teacher means she can get at the end of the second year. Okay, all the feedback of the students need not be effective, need not be true. There are students who used to make fun about the teacher. ஒரு டீச்சருக்கு ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் க்ரியேட் பண்ணுங்கிறதுக்காக வேண்டிய நெகட்டிவ் ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுக்குறவங்களும் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ ஆல்வேஸ் என்கரேஜ் பாசிட்டிவ் ஃபீட்பேக். பாசிட்டிவ் ஃபீட்பேக் மீன்ஸ் encouraging the teacher for a betterment. If you have taken like this, it would be more better. You can achieve more, like that and all. Okay, so students' feedback is very essential. Other than that one, the classroom interaction analysis is very important for an effective teacher. Self-analysis should be there. Self-evaluation the teacher should do. Other than that one, she has to monitor by somebody else about her interaction style. Classroom interaction style is very essential, very important too. Okay, for that one we will see first of all what is the effectiveness. The effectiveness, teacher effectiveness, is defined as a teacher ability to utilize approaches. Approaches means we know many approaches. That's right, you would have learnt in teacher in the previous year, first year you would have learnt. And different strategies, connections to students, and a particular set of attitude. The teacher should have a particular set of attitude that lead to improved student learning and achievement. A particular style of the teacher may lead to student learning and achievement. Okay, the friendliness, it includes so many things. So not everything is mentioned in your notes. The teacher attentiveness, concentration total concentration, adaptability, and giving importance for the students, calling the students by name, and knowing about their problems, going hand in hand with their problems, help them to solve their personal problem also if it is needed. So many things, it depends. Teacher effectiveness depends on that one. Next one is Flander constructed one interaction analysis. This also you have learnt in first year in CG, the same thing only, it is not changing. He had given importance for 10 categories. Okay, the first one is about response, teacher response. First one is the teacher should accept the feeling, first category. Second one, praise and encouragement. The teacher should not be stingy to give encouraging words, appreciating words. Okay. Next is regarding teacher verbal conversation. Verbal conversation, accepting and uses of ideas of students. The teacher can get the ideas of the students to solve the sum or to teach certain things. And fourth category is asking question. The questioning the students cannot be avoided. It is a skill, as you know. So the teacher should ask questions wherever and whenever it is needed and necessary. Not all the time with full of questions. Okay. Next, fifth category is lecturing, the exact teaching. Sixth one is giving direction. You have to do, write properly, submit your notebook, that and all direction. You got a test tomorrow. Like that. That is giving direction for the student. Giving direction even in completing their assignment, project, activity like that. That also direction only. Next is criticizing or justifying authority. Wherever there is a strictness is needed, the teacher should be. For a clumsy work, the teacher need not encourage. The teacher should say what is the importance of writing neatly. Okay, that is authority. Next is regarding people conversation, people talk response. When the question is asked, people are talking. That is response way. People talk initiation. Sometimes they themselves will start the class with some incident, need not be related with the curriculum, sometimes connected with the curriculum, with the topic. So that is people talk initiation. The last one is always there is a pause in between or in the beginning as well as in the end. Silence or confusion. So the teacher interaction analysis is observed by a third person who is not connected with the interaction analysis. Interaction, exact classroom, he won't sit. He used to sit in the cell and he used to consider whether all the categories are used, and actually he is recording only the numbers. If the category is 4, if the teacher asks question means he used to mark 4, like that. For all the 20 minutes of teaching and interaction, he is marking all those things. First